me, it's D, it's the Ice Hockey Loving Flea. Holy shit, look at this, brand new video. I know, that's exactly what I was thinking. Shock horror! I usually just do them shitty GTA videos, I'll just post the games that I play with the Manchester Storm. Well, this is a legitimate video. This is another guide. Remember that guide that I did about the face-offs? Kinda did well in the view rating, that one did. It's like 30,000 now, that bad boy is kicking strong. But this one here is a guide on how to fight. How to fight in NHL 14. Now, NHL 14's fighting is a lot different to what it used to be in the old days. You remember the old Mega Drive fighting when it was just like punch, 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 derp, derp. Well, in NHL 14 there's different tactics to actually fighting. There's lots of different ways that you can take people down. There's lots of different ways that you can win a fight. And being a member of the Manchester Storm means that I fight a lot. So let's get it started. Let me show you how to do this shizzin'. Okay, the first tactic we're going to look at is wrestling. Wrestling, karate, judo throw, whichever one you want to call it. I personally call it wrestling because, well, you wrestle them to the ground. And yeah, there you go. First video that we saw was me kicking the shit out of somebody, but it was all very, very fast. So we're going to slow it down right now. Okay? You want to sort of gauge your opponent at first by, you know, tapping that RT button, the right trigger, or R2. Just sort of, you know, see if they're going to be one of them people that spam the punch button. And then the minute that they throw a punch, you want to tap R2 or RT, so you counter that shit. And when your guy moves his head back and you get that sort of 1 second window, you want to push down on the left stick or up on the left stick. It doesn't really matter. It's push or pull. Doesn't matter at all. It just depends on which way you want to get him. If you press up, you'll push him to the floor. If you press down, you'll launch him to the floor, judo ninja style. You know the type. It's all gravy. But yeah, as you can see, first attempt doesn't quite work. Second attempt, nails it. Beautiful. Tactic number 2 is the one bomb. So called because it is just that. One bomb and you are on the floor. This is a counter to the first tactic that I showed you. When somebody's doing the whole right trigger and they're sizing you up, you know that they're getting ready to either catch you or they're going to throw you. So you wait for them to sort of lean their chin in, and then you hit that bastard as hard as you can in the face. And they will go down like a ton of spuds. Now I tried to get this to work in my favour, but it didn't work in my favour because people don't fight like me. However, it did happen to me, so here's the video. Tactic number 3 is my favourite tactic, and that is the thrashing. The reason it's called the thrashing is because you pretty much just give the opponent a thrashing. It's the trickiest of all the manoeuvres to pull off, I think, personally, because of the scenario that's required for you to be in. You need a nice high fight rating, they need a nice low fight rating. They need to be throwing punches at you so you can counter them. You need to know what's coming and you need to be just there, and they need to know not how to get out of it. Now, I'm not going to tell you how to get out of it because I like getting people in this and I like beating the shit out of them. So I don't want you all escaping when I'm punching you. Fuck that. Now, the way you get somebody into this is very, very similar to the judo throw and the karate, you know, the wrestling. Somebody goes to throw a punch, you tap that R2 or RT button to go into the counter stance. The minute you're in this counter stance, you tap the L2 or LT button, and that will pull the jersey up over the head. Well, that's what it's supposed to do. It doesn't actually look like that. It just looks like you hold them down with your hand and then wail on them. And then once you've got them into this state, personal advice, down on the stick, up on the stick, down on the stick, up on the stick. Give them an uppercut, one over the top, one underneath, one over the top. Keep doing this until they're on the floor unconscious. For added salt, be sure to give them a couple of seconds to stew before you start hitting them. Well, there you go. Those are the 3 tactics that I use in fighting. There are other tactics, such as smashing the stick as fast as you can to get as many punches out as you can, holding R2 until the other person gets really, really tired and then just tapping them, or, you know, just not fighting at all like a bitch. But that's completely up to you guys. Whichever one you want to use, you use. Whatever works for you works for you. At the Storm, We have about 4 fights each a game. We love fighting. Fighting in hockey goes together hand in hand. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you find your niche in fighting. I hope it brings out more fighters in us. And remember, it doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down. What matters is that you get back up. I'll see you later, everybody. Bye.